Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for a thankful Thursday. It is already the 14th. We're at the middle of the month of October. Oh my.
What's on the menu?
You know, don't sit down there. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Oh, you on?
Well, it's that time where I go live.
I want to say hello to all my fans back in St. Louis. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay, but this is good timing. This is good time, and I'll shift courses real quick, sort of. Thank you for all who are jumping on here with us. Here's the deal.
What did I walk into?
Well, it's on you. Remember the
shit.
other day, man. Please remember the other day I was saying you have to position yourself to be with those who bring the best out of in you, who stretch you. Bridget sends her love.
That's...
Okay, so this man right here is a visionary. He sees things before he can feel them, before he can physically see them. He sees things. So can you just talk a moment about the power of how important is it to be able to visualize things before you can ever tangibly reach out and touch them and have it? Because you do this. We've been married almost 34 years. He's done this long before I even met him. He's done this all our married life at Plus. How important is it?
I'm weird because it's like I'm weird like this. I can't live my life for a paycheck and for tomorrow. I live my life for hope and upward mobility with growth and success.
Okay, so that was nice. That was ethereal. No. I'm saying that's ethereal. Can you like bring that thing back and put some clothes on it?
I'm a dreamer. If when I walk out my door in the gym to the gym in the morning, I go there with a plan. I have a plan. There's several clients, and the structure of what's going to happen with them is already laid out. I like to see where I'm going with things, and in order see you brought me into the middle of something, but I'm just saying.
No, I hadn't even gotten started. But listen, but you're the impetus for this because even before that, he said when I walk out to the gym in the morning, the only reason we have a gym in on our property is because you saw it, you knew you could do it.
When I stepped on this land, I looked back here and I told my brother Eric, I said, I, well, so he can sort of what's the word? Chuckle at me because I wanted to build a compound, and I saw that at our photographer's house, right. And I said, this is something that I can really do, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it by myself. I knew I couldn't do it by myself.
Hence the reason to make sure you connect with people who push you, who challenge you. I just want us to know that sometimes we play ourselves too small, or we play God too small. We play God cheap, and we say, "Oh, I don't want to do that. That's a lot. I don't know if I can." No,
I see it quite often. I got one of my favorite relatives, no names necessary. He wants to do so much with his life, and he's being stifled by the love he has for the other person because they're not willing to step out on faith and grow. And and in relationships, you have to be on the same accord. I mean, I can't be a visionary and you can't be a pessimist. We have to work together and say, okay, I'm going to trust what you do, because like I said, when we bought this house, we had bought that other one, and you said, hey, God told you to wait. And I said, I stepped back and said, okay, I'm not going to go against that.
And this whole thing goes back to not just vision, but making sure you connect with someone who will push you, who will bring out the very best in you, who will challenge you to become the best, to do the best, to stretch the best. I would have never stretch to where I am now without him being in my life, without him stretching me and pulling me. Make sure you have someone in your corner, even if it's not a spouse. You have to be surrounded by people who push you.
Enter into a partnership, not a dictatorship. That's in relation, and believe it or not, in relationship, there are dictatorships where she might say, "Well, I don't want to do this. I think we should save and do this," or he might say, "Well, I'm not going to do that." You have to find these things out before you say I do, because you want to know. You can't. You can say, "Well, I didn't know he or she was like that." One thing I knew about you, that you were ambitious, and that was good enough for me. And you're ambitious, you're supportive, and you never let anyone down talk me, because people, and during the course of conversation, people have a way of making you feel stupid about the things that you're planning on doing.
Because you're dreaming big, you're dreaming big, and people who don't or are not accustomed to dreaming big will try to put their smallness on you. They'll try to overlay their fears on you. So
you tell someone like this, you say, I'm gonna build this house here. They say, well, have you ever thought about, I would never do that to people. If someone's sharing their vision with me, I'm not going to interject my opinion on that, because that's not what they're telling me. They're sharing their excitement, and you think you know what to say. Shut up and use your ears and listen. People talk too much. They think they have the words that will fit the situation, and you don't. You really don't. Just shut your mouth, listen, and learn.
Let the people dream.
Do not knock another person's dreams. You can't, and you can't let someone knock your dreams, because I told people these things many times, and I saw their faces. Even my golf guys, they have no idea the level of success that we've built, because we built it as a team. You understand?
I understand. So listen, here's the deal.
And this is no disrespect. I mean no disrespect to anyone, but as a black man that came from nothing, I fight hard not to defend the ignorance when someone says, well, I got this government job here and I make so much an hour. And I said in my mind, you know how much you make. He knows what his check's going to be like at the end of the year. I can change my check anytime I want, because I'm in control of my own destiny.
Okay, brother man, you done gave a whole, this is the whole thing.
Sorry.
And that don't, what you apologizing for? It's good. Again, the whole point of the perspectives is to help us recognize that we can do more.
Dare to dream. I dream daily. I dream, and I'm dreaming about 11 o'clock today, and I'm dreaming about, next week. And it just, I'm dreaming about even like the lottery thing, I buy a lottery ticket, and I believe that I'm going to win it. How can I hit a golf ball in a certain direction and not believe that it's going to travel the way that I planned it? I mean, I live for hope in direction. I can't do that. I can't say, well, I hope it goes this way. I hope I win. No,
never pick up a golf club.
My point is that you have to plan for success. It doesn't happen by accident. That's all.
And that is how we're going to sign off. Plan for it, be intentional and deliberate about it, because it's not going to happen because you're hoping and wishing okay, that's not going to be good enough. Thank you, Youre Kelly, for stopping by. See when what is in you comes out, this is what you get. Okay, thank you.
You're funny. I can't.